Hi everybody and welcome to our channel. How would you say she gave me a lot of useful advice, or maybe she gave me a lot of useful advices? Have good time, or maybe have a good time? What do you think? If you really aren't sure, or maybe you can't figure out how to use nouns with articles, without articles, which nouns are countable and which nouns are not, make sure to watch this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Also, I encourage you to visit our website, losangeles.englishschool.org, if you want to learn English with us. So, let's get started! So let's get back to those questions that I asked you at the very beginning. So she gave me a lot of advices, or maybe she gave me a lot of advice. It has to be she gave me a lot of advice, because the word advice is always uncountable. So if the word is uncountable, we cannot make this word plural. So we don't use a or an with this word. She gave me a lot of advice, not advices. You also can say she gave me a lot of pieces of advice, or maybe recommendations, but not advices. How about the question, not the question, sorry, but the sentence, have good time, or maybe have a good time? It's interesting that in this sentence, actually, it will be have a good time. Time can be both countable and uncountable. If you're talking about time, like the general notion, for example, I have no time, there is no time, let's hurry up, then time is uncountable and you don't need an article and you cannot make it plural. You don't say I have no times. But if you think about time like one instant moment, or maybe a period of time, what I mean by that, maybe you went on vacation, or maybe you spend some time together with your family, and you're talking about one specific period, one specific event, then it actually becomes countable. So we don't say have good time, we would say have a good time. We had a really good time together. So as you can notice, some words can be countable and uncountable depending on the meaning and depending on the situation, but some words are always uncountable. Together, let's take a look at the words that are almost always uncountable. So these words are advice, baggage or luggage, chaos, damage, furniture, information, luck, news, permission, progress, scenery, traffic, weather. And these are just the examples, but these are the most common words and they are in that list. So if you have this word, you will not need to use an article a or an with this word, and you cannot make it plural. So I'll give you a sentence with two options, and your task is to choose only one, which is correct. So how will you say this? Did you have nice weather? Or did you have a nice weather when you were away? So the correct option is, did you have nice weather when you were away? Did you have nice weather when you were away? So weather is uncountable. You cannot make it countable like a weather. That's why you will say, did you have nice weather when you were away? Let's look at another sentence. When the fire alarm went off, there was total chaos, or there was a total chaos. As you may guess, there was total chaos. So the word chaos is uncountable. You cannot say a chaos. So there was total chaos. His English is much better than it used to be. He's made a progress, or maybe he's made progress. And the correct answer, of course, is he's made progress. Progress is uncountable, so you cannot make it plural, progresses, or a progress. He made progress. If you want to leave earlier, you have to ask for permission. You have to ask for a permission. You have to ask for permission. not permissions, not a permission. I don't know anything about that. Could you give me some information? Or maybe informations? Of course, could you give me some information? Information is always uncountable. Could you give me some information, please? What great news! Or maybe, what a great news! So, what's your choice? What great news! News is always uncountable and it's always singular. You got married! What great news! Sorry, I'm running late. There is a terrible traffic. Or there is terrible traffic. Of course, as you may probably guessed already, there is terrible traffic. So traffic is uncountable and you cannot use a with this word. There is terrible traffic. So in my previous examples, everything is pretty simple. You have an uncountable noun, you don't use an article a or an, and you don't make it plural. However, there are some words, some nouns that can function both as countable, but sometimes they can become countable, depending on their meaning. So let's take a look at some examples. Did you hear a noise just now? So here we have, did you hear a noise right now? So we are talking about a specific noise or a piece of noise, so to say. Then this word is countable. But if you say, I can't work here, there is too much noise. Noise in general. So then this word is uncountable. Or something like this. There is a hair in my soup. So I'm talking about one single hair. But she has very long hair. It's uncountable. You don't say she has very long hairs. Or for example, I had some great experiences while I was traveling there. So we're talking about things that happened to me. Yeah, the events. Then this word is countable, experiences. However, they offered me the job because I had a lot of experience. So here we are talking about knowledge and education and everything that the person has, and experience is uncountable in this meaning. Or enjoy your trip, have a great time. So you're talking about this event, you're talking about the trip, and time is countable, have a great time. However, I can't wait, I don't have time. So I don't say I don't have a time, I don't have times, I don't have time. Here in this meaning, time is uncountable. So let's practice. This time, I also would like you to choose one correct answer, but this exercise is a little bit more complicated, so let's look together. I thought there was somebody in the house because there was light or there was a light inside. So here we're talking about some specific light, yeah, some piece of light, so to say. That's why it has to be a light. So because there was a light inside. The next sentence, I was in a hurry this morning, I didn't have time, or I didn't have a time for breakfast. So we are talking about time in general. I didn't have time. I didn't have time for breakfast. Did you have a good vacation? Yes, we had a wonderful time. We had wonderful time. In this case, we're talking about vacation, so it's countable period of time, so to say. So you will say, we had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful time. Your hair is too long, or maybe your hairs are too long. You should get them cut, or you should get it cut. So of course, your hair is too long, you should get it cut. Your hair's too long, you should get it cut. We're talking about hair in general. It's always singular and it's uncountable in this case. So I hope that in this video you got enough advice and information on how to use uncountable and countable nouns. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and visit our website, losangelesenglishschool.org. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a great time. Bye!